I'm creating a giant orchid pot. I'm filling it with 2 to 3 inches of seashell, which petrified seashell, which is very light, very light. Done the same here, and I'm using 3 of the cheap dollar store laundry baskets. Now we've got 2 orchids here. We've got a small and a orchid and a larger one, and I've just taken a nutrient bath of fertilizer and water, and I'm washing the roots. I'm looking for dead, I'm looking for rot. Here's my new growth, so we want to lay that in just so, and this also, so it can grow. Now we're going to take our dirt and we're going to just throw it in. And you can see there's stone in it, and there's lots and lots of bark. And we've got a lot of perlite in there also. Now we're going to do this, flatten it out. And as you can see, the way the baskets are, I've let little slits for air all the way down. Then we have the shell in the bottom for aeration. I'll take this big fella here, and we're going to just make a mound for it in the end, because we want it to sit kind of above the soil. And we just want to nest it in there and kind of just press the dirt and such around it. We don't want to really, we want to cover the roots, but we want it to be mounded up around it. And then when we water it, it will wash this crown down. So now again, we're just going to spread this out on the soil top of that mound, and then we're going to close the mound up around it. Okay, so it's not really in the soil, it's in the mound above the soil. Now we're going to water it down. Water, we'll put my hand on it and give it a bath. See? It's very happy. If I notice some roots are protruding, and like there's a root there, I'm just going to leave it. They kind of like to feel like they're free, I gather. And I'm probably going to stick a piece of wood down in here too, because they're tree dwellers. So we're going to give it a piece of palm tree to live with it. There we go. Now that's watered in. And we're going to mist, clean up the foliage and crowns. And the pot. And I think we are on our way to growing a really giant couple of orchids. Now, we've got our handy dandy piece of wood. This is a seed pod from a palm, because these guys like to grow on wood. So we're just going to pick up the plant forward. Get underneath the root ball. And that'll give us something to spray, create humidity for the plant. Okay, now we're going to take care of this one, and this is the tip of that same spear. And the roots here you can see grow just right on the surface of the ground, and they love wood. And there, she's done. We've got our 2 pieces of palm seed pod in, and the plants, I just threw a few shells, and it gives it a nice look. But as you can see, you see the roots and everything about the plant are up against that wood. And it's got plenty of room to grow roots down, it's got plenty of room to grow roots up, and we'll see if I'm right in about 2 weeks.